All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 11 minutes after the hour. We got your front page. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. I'm Eva Marcille here with your stories that are making news this morning. So last night, protesters over the death of George Floyd broke into and burned a police station in Minneapolis. Reports of more violence and looting continued for the third day in the city, and the National Guard was called in. Also, President Trump appeared to be calling for violence against the protesters. Twitter had to remove a tweet by Trump saying, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts," end quote. Meanwhile, the officer accused of killing George Floyd had nearly 20 prior complaints, and in a very crazy twist, both the officer and Floyd previously worked security for the same nightclub last year.
That's
very
crazy.
Bizarre. So bizarre. So it sounds like he might have actually known him.
That took your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And last, other protests were held across the country in Los Angeles, New York, and Louisville, Kentucky, where 7 people were shot protesting the death of Breonna Taylor, who was killed by police during a raid in March. All right, if you're going to stay up to date on all of those stories, so more to come, be sure to check in on those stories on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Rock Tease, what is popping in sports, my brother?
Well, we're going to continue to talk about this situation with George Floyd. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz and tight end Zach Ertz join the several white athletes who have come out and spoken out about the George Floyd situation. Carson posted these words on social media. "Can't even fathom what the black community has to endure on a daily basis. I'll never know the feeling of having to worry about my kids going outside because of their skin color. I don't understand the society we live in that doesn't value all human life. It's heartbreaking and disturbing." So we'll see how far that goes, man. Yeah, it is, man. It's tough. But Rick, you always say, man, until white athletes come out and start really protesting along with us, it's going to continue to happen. So this is a little bit of a positive situation right there. The 124th Boston Marathon in-person race has been canceled, of course, due to COVID-19. It's going virtual, though, instead. So all runners that's participating in the Boston Marathon in the 26.2-mile race has to get their run in between September 7th and September 14th. But they must provide proof they completed the race within 6 hours. So let's get training, people. Let's get ready to run this 26-mile Boston Marathon. Not Rick, but who's next? Gary? Gary, what you got, man?
Don't you dare confuse me with him. Don't you dare.
It's Friday.
Baby. I don't care if it's Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We will not be confused. But anyway, y'all, honey, it is not about our feelings, honey. Tamar Braxton and her ex-husband, music producer Vincent Herbert, they've been divorced now they were married at least for 9 years, and they've been divorced for a while. And the judge granted Tamar a status-only divorce to make her officially single, although the division of the former couple's assets remained unsolved, y'all. But now, nearly 3 years after their breakup, y'all, the former couple now have formed a healthy friendship. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Braxton let the world know about her relationship with her ex-husband, Mr. Herbert Vincent, on Entertainment Tonight, and she is now dating a Nigerian businessman by the name of David, how you say his name, Eva? Defensa, and they're sharing their 6-year-old son, Logan. Now with her new boyfriend in the mix, honey, she expressed, y'all, how hard it is to figure out the dynamics in her relationship with her ex, because for 16 years, y'all, she said they've been together and, honey, best friends. And she thinks that, they had to revert back to remember that they were friends first, she and Herbert.
Absolutely.
Yes, she said they were definitely friends first. But she said, but we're in a really, really good place. And we realized that it's not about us. It's not about our feelings. She said it's not about what happened. It's about Logan. And it's about us setting the best example for him and being there for him. Now, that's what really kills me, about people. What? After you go through all this fussing, fighting in the public and carrying on and stuff, and you have a kid or kids or whatever, then you realize, it's not about us, it's about the kid. But why we didn't realize that when it was happening, though?
Sometimes when you get in the same house or whatever, and you start going through stuff, you're not getting counseling and all that. Absolutely.
What was that, Special K?
Because you're in your feelings, man. It's called emotions. And when you're emotional, you're not rational. You're not thinking about all of that.
Yeah, but grown folks need to think about their emotions, though, honey. I mean, we grown people.
I know, but your emotions can get the best of you, especially when you're in love with somebody. Your emotions can get the best of you. That was a tumultuous situation. But the beauty is that they have figured it out for this baby. So that's the beauty about it.
Yeah, and she said little Logan went to counseling and everything, during the time they were going through the divorce and what have you. So I guess that's a good thing, that he did go to counseling. Because a lot of people, like we were talking about on the show, Rickey, that, people, especially Africans in America, we don't believe in counseling. But now, we're doing it now. So, hey, there you have it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to get counseling. You got to get counseling and work through those problems and make your relationship work and stay out of them DMs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nah. All right, the Kahlua today.
Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
The Kahlua today is one of my favorite colors. The Kahlua today is Tamaka turquoise. On the high end, you say Tamaka turquoise, and on the low end, you say beautiful powder blue. Brad got your hot spot up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.